8 Best Golf Drivers for Beginners in 2023. Golf can be scary when starting out, especially if you have to pick out your first driver. The market is flooded with so many options that knowing where to start is tough. As a beginner, you need a driver that's highly forgiving, easy to use and provides great distance. But truth be told, finding one of those drivers is a bit of a mission. A bad driver will leave you struggling even to hit the ball, which is a major downer. Thankfully, we worked and tested many drivers to bring you the top 8 drivers a beginner can feel comfortable using. Whether you're a total rookie or on the hunt for an upgrade, our list will provide you with the perfect driver. What should you look for when buying a golf driver for beginners? Forgiveness. Forgiveness in golf means how much the golf club resists twisting when you don't hit the ball in the center of the club face. This is especially important for beginners who aren't as accurate with their shots. Having a driver with high forgiveness can help lessen the impact of off-center hits, leading to straighter and longer shots. Usually, bigger club heads are more forgiving than smaller ones. The shape of the club head also plays a role. More round club heads are more forgiving than sharper ones. Loft. Loft refers to the angle of the club face relative to the shaft. It can significantly impact how the ball flies and how far it travels. If you're new to the game, you'll want a driver with a higher loft. This is so you can loft the ball up without too much effort and not get punished for missing the sweet spot. Somewhere between 10 and 14 degrees is usually what people suggest for starting out. But pick the best one for you based on your swing and overall prowess. Club head size. The size of the club head can mess with how well a golfer can hit the ball. It can also make a difference in how forgiving it is and how far it goes. If the club head is bigger, it's more likely to give a good shot even if the golfer doesn't hit it perfectly. Plus, a bigger club head gives the golfer more space to hit the ball. But a bigger club head might not be the best choice if you are a golfer with a slow swing speed. That's because it's harder to control and might not work well on tight courses. If you're into precision and smooth moves, a smaller club head is what you should go for. It's easier to maneuver and gives you more control, especially if you're one of those golfers who likes going fast. But since it has less space, it's not as forgiving. Shaft. The shaft is that part of the driver that connects the club head to the handle. It can make a big difference in a golfer's performance. Shaft flex is the amount that the shaft will bend during a swing. If you're a beginner, you should go for a driver with a more bendable shaft. That's because it can generate more speed and distance. Regarding weight, lighter shafts can mean faster swings and heavier shafts mean more control. Beginners should consider a driver with a lighter shaft to drive farther while keeping the ball in check. Length is also an important aspect to consider. Longer shafts can mean longer distances but also more difficult control. New golfers should aim for a slightly shorter shaft to keep things consistent. The last thing you should consider when it comes to shafts is the material they're made of. Graphite shafts tend to be lighter and better for beginners, while steel is more durable and provides more stability. Feel. The feel you get from your driver mainly comes from the materials it's built with, plus how it's designed and balanced out. For instance, lightweight titanium or carbon fiber drivers usually have a snappier feel than heavy steel drivers. That's because they can help you feel more dialed and on point. Having a good grip is also important. If the grip is too thick or skinny, it can throw off how the club fits in your hand and how well you can steer your shots. Club length. A lengthier club might also be trickier to hit accurately, leading to shots that go off course. But, if your driver is too short, it could mean less distance and be difficult to hit consistently. Choosing the right length depends on factors like height, swing speed, and how you play. Ideally, a driver that fits you will let you swing comfortably and keep good control over the club. Remember, the length affects club head speed and distance too. Longer clubs could generate greater speed and hit the ball farther. On the other hand, shorter clubs might be easier to control but may not provide enough distance. If you're a beginner, use a shorter driver to help you control your shots and still get a good distance. Adjustability. Many modern drivers feature adjustable features. These features allow golfers to fine-tune their clubs to their individual swing and course conditions. One feature that's popular among golf drivers is the loft. It lets you alter the club face angle to match the shaft, affecting how far and high the ball goes. Some golf drivers also let you adjust the weight, which shifts the center of gravity of the club. Some drivers also give you the power to turn the club face to the left or right, depending on how you hit the ball. This is handy for fixing those embarrassing slices and hooks and ensuring you're sending the ball straight down the middle. Price. For beginners, a mid-range driver might be a better bet. It'll balance out cost and performance, even if it doesn't come with all the latest features. These drivers can still give golf learners some nice range, leeway, and power. Another option for beginners is to scope out some used drivers. That way, you can get something quality but at a lower price. You could also consider picking up a driver as part of a bigger set. These kits have everything you need to get things rolling. It can save you some dough compared to buying each club separately. Top 8 golf drivers for beginners in 2023. TaylorMade Sim 2 Max Driver. Per our evaluations, this is the best driver for beginners who want to up their game. During our evaluations, we found the driver highly forgiving. It minimizes your chances of errors even if you don't hit the ball properly. And the driver boasts a soft and responsive feel upon the impact that's just excellent. We noticed that its carbon composite crown and sole keep it lightweight and sturdy. They also reduce vibrations for a better feel overall. We like that the club head size maxes out at 460 cubic centimeters, plus, the weight is situated perfectly for stabilization and straighter shots. Moreover, the Ventus Blue shaft is top quality and stiffer for those who prefer a firmer grip. We also noticed that the hosel allows for 2 degrees of loft adjustability. On the other hand, the sliding weight can give a draw or fade bias. Such adjustability will allow newer players to fine-tune their launch. Plus, it will improve both distance and accuracy. The club length is standard for drivers, sitting at 45.75 inches. Also, the 10.5-degree loft is a splendid starting point for beginners. The club head is aerodynamically designed. Also, we feel that you can hit an albatross with the help of this club, fingers crossed. Cobra Golf 2020 F Max Fairway 3W. Based on thorough research, this is the best budget golf driver for beginners. The price point is low, but the driver still retains all the features that the pricier drivers have. While many other cheap drivers are on the market, the F Max Fairway 3W performs best. During our tests, we found the club to be highly forgiving. Hence, it resulted in more accurate shots even when mishit. Additionally, we found that when you hit the ball with this club, it feels super soft and responsive. The head is made of stainless steel, which helps your shot stay consistent. We feel that with a 16-degree loft, you'll get plenty of height while still traveling a good distance. This club head has a normal length of 50 inches and has a sleek black and blue look. The head is a bit smaller than most, but it still looks cool, and you'll feel confident holding it. TaylorMade Stealth Plus Plus Driver. Based on our due diligence, this is the best high-end golf driver on our list. Additionally, it is used by professional tour golfers due to its extreme performance. We love that it has a big club head at the max size of 460 cubic centimeters, with weight in just the right spot to stabilize shots. We feel the driver is highly forgiving contrary to what some may believe. And even if you hit the ball wrong, it still might go the distance. That's because of the big sweet spot that keeps the ball speeding up. Plus, we found that it has a low center of gravity to help shots go up high and spin less. These characteristics make it ideal for beginners, offering them more control and precision. It's a smooth driver that won't jolt your insides too much when you knock a ball around. That's because the club head is made with materials like titanium and carbon fiber that absorb shocks. With the length being around 45 inches and a loft angle of 10.5 degrees, that's good for most players. Plus, we strongly feel that you can boost your speed and hit the ball far. That's because it's designed aerodynamically to soar through the air with as little air resistance as possible. Titleist TS3. Based on our tests, we strongly believe that this is the best driver with adjustable features for beginners. It has a SureFit CG weight system that lets you adjust where the club head center of gravity sits. That way, you can get the ball to launch and spin just how you like it based on your swing. Plus, the driver has a SureFit hosel, so you can play around with the loft and lie to further control how the ball behaves. Another thing that we feel makes this driver a standout is how forgiving it is. The driver is not hard on you for bad hits. Even if you don't hit the ball dead center on the club face, the driver's thin, fast face gives you high ball speeds. This feature is great for beginners because beginners often struggle to hit the ball properly. We also found that the driver has a high moment of inertia design, which helps beginners keep their ball flight steady even on off-center hits. When you make contact with this driver, it feels rock soft. And we strongly think that kind of feel can really boost your confidence. There are tons of shaft options like Project X, Certus Smoke Black and Mitsubishi Tensei AV Blue. These shafts make sure that the driver is stable and consistent feeling. And you can get the driver in different levels of bendiness to work with your swing speed and style. The Titleist TS3 has different lofts, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5, or 11.5 degrees. This allows beginner golfers to fine-tune their swing style and match their playing conditions. Callaway Big Bertha B21 Driver. Per our evaluations, this is the best driver with a large club head for beginners. It has a massive 460 cubic centimeters club head that's super forgiving and has a huge sweet spot. Also, the club head size is bigger than any other driver on this list. This is helpful for beginners who haven't quite gotten the hang of their swing yet. Moreover, we noticed that the AI-designed flash face increases ball speed even on off-center hits. Plus, the draw bias design helps straighten out those pesky slices. We could hit our ball so far due to these features. Plus, the feel is top-notch, with a carbon crown and sole that makes the club responsive and comfy. The RCH 55GR graphite shaft has a softer flex, perfect for those who prefer a gentler feel. Adjustability-wise, there are not too many options, with a fixed hosel that can't be changed. But the back weight is adjustable to fine-tune ball flight and maximize distance, hence, making this driver an excellent option for beginner golfers. Cobra Aerojet Max Driver. Per our evaluations, this is an excellent driver for any golfer looking to reduce their slice. That's because it features an adjustable hosel. This feature allows golfers to fine-tune the loft and face angle of the club head to eliminate slicing. Additionally, we found that the driver features an adjustable rear weight. This helps promote a more neutral ball flight for even more slicing reduction. We also found that the carbon fiber crown and sole maximizes the CG, resulting in a more forgiving club. In fact, we noticed that the design helps minimize the effects of off-center hits. Hence, you can get a more consistent ball flight. When you hit the ball, you'll feel the solid impact of the driver. This will build your confidence while you're new to golf. The distance and the feel make this driver highly suitable for beginners. Another thing we love about this driver is its shaft options. This driver comes with options of the Fujikura Motor X F3 and UST Mamiya Helium 4 shafts. These shafts provide a stable and consistent feel on every stroke that can help optimize launch and spin. Cleveland Launcher XL Men's Right-Hand Driver. During our evaluations, we found that this driver has one of the lightest weights out there. It measures only 142 grams, so you can easily increase your club head speed and distance. Moreover, it is the best lightweight driver for beginners. Reviewing this driver, we noticed that it has superior forgiveness and feel with a big and forgiving club head. This characteristic is ideal for beginners. As an added bonus, it's got a center of gravity that promotes high launches and low spins. We strongly feel that this feature will help you achieve those extra yards. Another cool thing we love about the Cleveland Launcher XL driver is that it boasts a Miyazaki C-Qua shaft. This shaft has been custom built for this driver. Different flex options are available, like regular, stiff, and extra stiff. Hence, you can pick the best one for your style and swing speed. Plus, we love that the shaft itself feels incredibly smooth and responsive. The driver's length is standard, 45 inches, and has a big club head size of 460 cubic centimeters, the biggest size allowed. Also, we like that you can pick from different loft options, too. These include 9, 10.5, and 12 degrees, depending on your preferences. Titleist TSI One Driver. Based on our evaluations, we strongly feel that this could be a perfect choice if you want a high launch. It helps send the ball high and far due to its low center of gravity. Moreover, we feel that it's ideal for beginners because it is forgiving too. This forgiveness means you can still get some good results even if you hit it off-center. Plus, it looks sleek and cool with its big clubhead and weight distribution system that helps you hit straighter shots. But we think that what really makes this driver special is how it feels. The carbon fiber parts and sound dampening materials give it a satisfying feel every time we hit the ball. Of course, what really matters when you're on the course is how well you can hit the ball. That's why this driver also comes with a lightweight shaft for faster swings and more distance. The driver has got you covered with options for ladies, seniors, regulars, and stiff swingers. The TSI One driver's length is standard for a driver at 45.5 inches. Plus, the options to adjust the angle of the club face are between 9 to 13.5 degrees. We like this feature and think that it gives beginners a chance to choose a loft that suits their swing and launch style. This is it for this video. Like, subscribe and ring the notification bell for more golf reviews and information from Golfing is Best.